one. IONNA.
It's been about a month since I did my last update, but I was waiting for IONNA to actually open some stations before I made a recording, and they weren't opening any stations, so things started to accumulate, but finally they opened a station. We can go through the backlog of stations that are now spotted under construction and newly spotted through permitting. Let's go ahead and get into what's new. Before I do so, I'd like to start with this, which talks about people who own cars who are members of IONNA have some benefits that are outlined here. I'm guessing that this is going to continue to increase with perhaps some kind of membership pricing or something along those lines, but right now that has not been announced. Additionally, there was a press release, and it got tons of coverage. It had to do with them being contracted under 3,000 stalls, and also a partnership with Wawa. And it was just all over the news. Tons of things happened as a result, including multiple new stations were announced, and that Wawa partnership is definitely going to be a major booster shot for IONNA. Tons of places to build into. Other infrastructure channels. The average EV YouTuber did site reviews, and he actually also, Tyler also runs what's known as EV charging site reviews. It's a separate channel of his, and he did site reviews of Blue Springs, Missouri and Abilene, Kansas. I'll link those down below in the description. Let's get into what's new. First, El Cajon, California, and actually there's 3 down here near San Diego, and I couldn't really get 3 arrows, so it's all part of the California Nevy Awards that recently got some publicity. Those are El Cajon, Lemon Grove, and Spring Valley. Santa Ana is up here near the Los Angeles area. Lyman, Colorado, over here. And this has gotten some mention by me in other videos, but not in an IONNA update. It's been a full month since I've done an IONNA update. Bradenton, Florida, over here. Jacksonville, Florida, over here. Orlando, Florida, in the middle, of course, everyone's favorite vacation destination. Pensacola, Florida, over here. As we could see, there's lots going on in the state of Florida. Middleton, Maryland, is spotted under construction. Festus, Missouri, known to be under construction. That's over here south of St. Louis. Portsmouth, New Hampshire is under construction. Creswell, Oregon is under construction. Beaver, Utah, under construction. Daytona Beach, Florida, open. And that is the one station that actually allowed me to actually proceed with this update. In table form, this is the new This Update listings that I just went through. Feel free to pause and take a look at the specifics. I'm going to drop my video. These are the stations that are open. There's currently 22. Again, pausing for a second. These are the ones that are known to be under construction. Again, pausing for a second. These are the ones known through permitting but have not started yet. And whether or not they have canopies or near interstates, all that fun stuff. Pausing here for a second, there are quite a few. As you can see, this is really starting to accumulate quite a few locations. And the press release indicated 3,000 stalls. We don't know where all those are, and they are not publicly announced either, so we're left to speculate and see as things come online. Various counts of the stalls, of the locations known that have a stall count listed, it's 957. So should they complete all those by December 31st, they will basically meet their target of 1,000. But we don't know all the locations that are actually under construction or contracted. So that number is much larger, at least 3 times as large. So we only know 1/3 of what is actually out there under contract. State of California has increased their lead even further, even though Florida, multiple locations were added. So California is still the hotbed of IONNA station builds and locations that are coming soon. Texas is starting to build a little bit. And the state of Washington has 5. North Carolina, which is the home state of IONNA, has 5. Ohio has 5. Maryland has 4, which is pretty respectable. It's not that big of a state. Colorado also has 4. Arizona 4, Kansas 3, and Pennsylvania 3. Different types of rechargeries. I like to call this out every time. I do not know of any of these rechargery beacons yet. Now, there is some wording and some of the permitting indicating that there's some of them that might be known, but I have not seen any built. So we're still waiting to see exactly what this looks like in practice. Relays are smaller. Rechargery at our partnerships, for instance, at Sheets and the new Wawa partnership. And then rechargeries are native ones run by IONNA. Okay, let's get into some of the construction photos and the new one. This is Daytona Beach, Florida. And as you can see, this right here is the Daytona Motor Speedway, the very famous motor speedway. And been there. It's a great place. And right here you can see Interstate 4 branches off, and Interstate 95 continues down to Miami, Fort Lauderdale. So it's a really good place to put a charging station. Now open. Orlando, Florida is known to be under construction. This is at a Wawa. This was announced at the same time as the Wawa press release. Bradenton, Florida, near Tampa, now under construction. Similarly announced during the Wawa press release. Ashland, Oregon, some new pictures of the Alpitronic hyperchargers from a different angle. This is in Southern Oregon. This is Vista, California, and the last time I did an update, it wasn't this far along. Now we actually have Alpitronic hyperchargers in the ground, mounted, the pet station, the lines painted, trash cans in place. So this looked like it's getting ready to open pretty soon. Probably just waiting for the delivery of electricity. Fruta, Colorado, on Interstate 70 has their canopies up. And you can see over here there is a transformer in place. So this looks like it's getting ready to open. And in the original plans, there was mention of a attached facility, which does not appear to be in place. And in an interview with Tom Malagny, Seth Cutler, the CEO of IONNA, said that they tried to get chargers in as fast as possible and then follow up with amenities after the fact. So it could be that those amenities that were in the original design documents will come at a later time, and they're just trying to get the chargers activated. Bella, New Mexico, canopy, and nothing really new to report. In the most recent pictures, there is still no transformer, so it looks like they're waiting on power from New Mexico. However, in Wisconsin, Janesville, last time we had a picture, it was just a fence, but we've got heavy construction equipment on site, and it looks like the pedestals have been poured and the conduit all run and covered up. So good progress going on here in Janesville, Wisconsin. Lyman, Colorado. No pictures of the Alpitronic, but we do have PlugShare post. Fireball XL says, can confirm there are 8 Alpitronic units on site. And then PlugShare user EV says, still under construction, can see old ChargePoint chargers taken down, and Scoop Ice Cream is closed. That's the attached facility. Crates with new chargers also here. So it looks like as of August 9th, the chargers were still in the crates and not put into the ground. And there were some ChargePoint CPE 250s there that have been removed. And so the site is getting ready to be refreshed with new hardware. Festus, Missouri, south of St. Louis. As you can see, the construction is occurring. A very nice location. I think this is, Discount Tires. I thought that was a car wash, but it's not. It's Discount Tires. Next to a hotel and a strip mall. This is Portsmouth, New Hampshire. This one was kind of getting a lot of notoriety because someone just spray painted the word EV on parking spaces, and it was kind of being joked around that people were just going to randomly start spray painting EV on parking spaces, hoping IONNA would start to build into them. But it's now actually official. There's a fence around the location, and obviously the IONNA banner is up as well. Owl E-Mobility. Bridgeville, Pennsylvania. a little bit southwest of Pittsburgh, has got some progress to report. The tape is down, the line's painted, the Alpitronics are in place. I don't believe they're energized yet. I don't see anything as far as displays being lit, but this picture is a little bit dated, so likely is very close to opening. Kutztown, Pennsylvania, near Allentown. Nothing really new to report here except that the asphalt is in place in a different picture, but it wasn't really a good picture, so I didn't update it. It was looking up from a distance, but this one is likely getting ready to open as well. Reading, Massachusetts, north of Boston. Nothing major as far as change goes, but they are still confirmed to be under construction. And Middletown, Maryland is now confirmed to be under construction. This one's one that was suspected to be, but now we actually have a PlugShare spotter confirming it. Raleigh, North Carolina, confirmed to be under construction. We've had videos of this, but now we also have pictures in PlugShare. And this would be the third at the Raleigh-Durham metropolitan area Rechargery. And a little bit to the west in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. This is a updated picture of the Rechargery with its canopy in place. The Alpitronic hypercharger's in place. Looks like it's getting very close to opening. This is Jacksonville, Florida, and if you look, someone took a drone and got some shots. You can see the fencing around the location. This is the site plans and the interstate right over here. So this one is likely going to get going pretty soon. This picture was taken several weeks ago, so it could be that it's already under construction. I'm not sure yet. And that's all the update we have for this time. Hopefully they'll start to get on an opening spree because there seems to be a lot of things in backlog waiting to open. So now that Daytona Beach is open, hopefully several more will start to open because the goal is 1,000 by December 31st. And right now they're lagging a little bit, but you never know with this crew. They could have a burst of activity, and it wouldn't surprise me whatsoever if they actually make that 1,000 by December 31st. Thanks for watching.